Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Codec Calls. I'm MGS Poner, and I wanted to talk to y'all about some of the stuff that's been going on in the gaming industry here recently. Specifically, the stuff that was announced at State of Play on the 10th of December, just a few days ago. That, and I want to talk about a couple other things like the new BioShock was just announced to be in development. Also, they have announced, it's been leaked, I guess, technically. It's called the Doom Slayer Collection. It's going to be $30, and it will include Doom 1, 2, 3, and Doom 2016. That's pretty awesome. It's only going to be $30. So, yeah, great way to get into the Doom series if you haven't played it before, if you want to catch up before Eternal comes out next year. But back to State of Play real quick. They've announced quite a few new things, or kind of brought new details to light about some games during that. And that was on the 10th of December, like I said, so just a few days ago. I have a link down below to the entire, recap with all the trailers and everything like that. But one of the things that they announced was Untitled Goose Game is going to be coming to PS4, and that's going to be dropping on the 17th. So not even in a week, you'll be able to play Untitled Goose Game on the PlayStation 4, which is really awesome. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Spellbreak, which is a new Battle Royale type game that is very heavily spellcasting magic oriented. So that seems kind of cool. Looks like we'll have closed beta in spring 2020. Also, Dreams is finally getting a legitimate release date. It's been in beta for quite a long time, over a year or two now, I believe, but it's going to get a full release, and that will be in February 14th of next year, 2020. So, Valentine's Day, Dreams is getting dropped. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I really like Media Molecule stuff. They, of course, made Little Big Planet and things of the nature. So, they make really good stuff, very creation heavy. So, that's going to be really cool. Superliminal is a Portal-esque type gameplay game. I guess that's a good way to put it. But basically it's all about perception. So in the trailer they showed, basically you walk up to a pedestal that has a DualShock controller on it. Your character picks it up and holds it. And then when you're holding it in the air, that size controller that it perceives to be from your character actually falls through the building. So this game is going to be very perception heavy. That's how you're going to figure out your puzzles and stuff like that. So instead of, with Portal, you kind of boop, boop, and then, one goes in one, comes out the other. This is going to be more like I said, perception. So the trailer's really cool. If you get a chance to check it out, I definitely recommend it. It will put a little bit more details into what I'm saying here, if you can actually see it for yourself. Paper Beast is a new VR game, and it's going to be a sandbox world game. It's coming out for the PlayStation VR. It seems very interesting. They haven't really said a whole lot about it other than it's coming out in, I believe, Q1 of next year. So the first part of next year will be out. Also, Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC was slated for January. I think it's 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. It is a full expansion, so there'll be new characters that are playable, new areas you can play in. It's going to be, continuing the story from Kingdom Hearts 3, which is really awesome. A lot of fans were really waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3 when it first dropped for a long time. So this is kind of something nice to kind of keep that story going, because I feel like a lot of hardcore fans beat Kingdom Hearts 3 very fast. Predator Hunting Grounds was also shown off a little bit more in detail. You can choose your different classes of Predator, your weapons you're going to be using. It also is going to be releasing April 24th, according to my notes here. April 24th is when that will be coming out. So if you like that 4v1 type gameplay, game style, I would definitely look into it. It looks like it's going to be really fun. We'll see. Eventually the Friday the 13th game ran into some licensing issues with, you know, who owned what version of Jason and stuff like that, and what they could and couldn't use from the movies, etc., etc. And eventually they just stopped putting out new content for it. So hopefully that is not the case with Predator Hunting Grounds, but we'll see. It looks really good. I'm hoping it will be solid for sure. I do like those types of games to a certain extent, so we'll see. Babylon Falls is another game they showed off. It's going to be made by Square Enix. It looks like it is going to be very tense and combat heavy. Don't really know a whole lot about it besides that. They said more details would be coming out next year about it, so definitely keep an eye out for that, Babylon Falls. And then, of course, the one thing that the internet's kind of blown up about that was shown off at State of Play on the 10th was Resident Evil 3. Yeah, Resident Evil 3. So if you didn't know, now you know. I don't know how you wouldn't know at this point because everybody's talking about it on the internet. But the way they did it was they said, here's a first look at the unannounced single-player campaign for Project Resistance, which is the 4v1 type game mode that they've been showing off for some months now. They even did like a closed beta test and everything for it. But they're like, here's this never seen before, never announced single player campaign for Project Resistance. Boom, Resident Evil 3 in your faces. Fucking coming out April 3rd. Yeah, April 3rd. Yep, that's what I have down here. And it's going to be coming with that Project Resistance game. So there's also been announced a collector's edition. It's going to be $179.99 at GameStop. It is exclusive, and it is very similar to the Resident Evil 2 collector's edition. So it's going to come with a Jill statue that is the same size as the Leon statue from the RE2 Remake collector's edition. It also comes with a Raccoon City police map instead of the Stars remodel map. It is going to come with a Stars box instead of the RPD box. So it is very similar, and I'm really excited to get my hands on it. I can't wait to play it. Also, via one of the UK's PR people for Capcom, it has been said that Nemesis will have a much more wide range of weapons to choose from in his arsenal to terrify Jill with. So I'm very excited to play this. RE2 and RE3 are probably my favorite from the series. So for them to get this awesome treatment that it's gotten is phenomenal. And I can't wait to play RE3. Not too long now. I mean, 4 months, not even 4 months. I mean, I can't wait. So thanks for watching, all y'all. Hopefully I gave you some good information. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Spread the word about all the good stuff that's been coming out. But yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. This has been MGS Poner. Peace out, y'all.